nice scenery. We have an M2, we have the M5, and we have an i8 over here. So BMW, Sun Motors BMW is going over some construction, so there are no cars in the showroom, so we've got to see these beauties out here in the elements, which is not the best thing for these cars. You can see how dirty they are, but just take a look at this car. It is black on black. Yeah, triple black, we could say. Bear with me with the wind. I hope my little, yeah, I hope my wind muffler is doing its job. But just look at this, black rims. This car is a 4.4 liter V8 twin turbo, 600 horsepower. 600. I was just reading Car and Driver. They've gone this car to 60 in 2.8 seconds. 2.8.
It's unbelievable, dude.
It's I can't wrap my head around how fast it is. My car's like 7.5, which is an eternity. Will,
your car?
yeah. Well, it just what I've experienced. Will, you're what, like 4.2?
4.3. Yeah.
So that 2.8. All the videos I've seen, nobody has really been able to recreate that. Like, I haven't seen the video. Car and Driver just wrote that they got that time. So I don't know. I believe him, but just look at it. Look at these rims. Michelin Pilot Sport tires, 20-inch. You got the blue calipers. You got the Michelin Man. Now, there's two big changes with this car. It is now all-wheel drive, which that is the reason how they can get such a ridiculous 0 to 60 time. And it is not a dual clutch anymore. It's a traditional torque converter, automatic. It's an 8-speed ZF transmission, which every car in this lot is basically a ZF 8-speed. But let's just look at some details. We've got BMW adaptive LED lights. The front end is particularly aggressive looking. I mean, look how big the kidney grills are. Here's my hand for scale. I mean, that is like 3 or 4 of my hands. You've got the little front-facing camera here. Will mentioned that the radar cruise control is down here. You've got the aggressive intakes on both sides, which all M cars have some sort of 3-section intakes in the front. You've got the M5 badge here. I think there's only a couple ways to differentiate from a normal car to an M car. It's in the grille. It's on the side here, which I think these are actually fake vents. I don't think that anything goes through there. You feel anything there, brother?
That's all.
So you've got you got the typical M mirrors, which I always point out, and I think they look pretty good. Now let's go back to the back. Yeah, we'll get to that. Now look at this rear end. You got the quad tailpipes. You got the big diffuser. We're gonna start it up in a little bit, which I'm very glad to be able to do that. You got you got a tiny little spoiler here. Very subtle.
Classy.
Yeah.
Classy roof lines up top with a little spoiler, and then you get down to the meat of it, to the tires and the sport and the rear diffuser and the exhaust. It's amazing.
Yeah, Will said we got a standard carbon fiber roof. I mean, look at that. It is dirty as hell.
It's still sexy.
Yeah, but man, it looks good. Get the typical BMW shark fin. But yeah, gorgeous. Now, I've always been a fan of BMWs, but in particular the M5. I mean, my favorite car of all time is the 2003 BMW M5. It's just pure sports car, rear-wheel drive, no turbos, no nothing, just your right foot and 400 horsepower. So this continues on the legacy of, mid-sized luxury, but ridiculous power. 600 horsepower. Is your car the most horsepower car you've ever driven?
Yes, that would be the most. I could not imagine having an extra 100 horsepower. And then I don't know what the weight savings would be, or the difference in the weight.
I think it's like 4,000 something.
Yeah, well, mine's 5,000 plus.
Yeah.
So, this would be actually absolutely insane. All-wheel drive, 2-wheel
competition at its finest. What does that say?
Connected drive. It's got to be like an eyesight type thing.
Oh yeah.
For forward collision, adaptive, something along those lines.
I mean, this
turn signal right here, just like how clean that is.
Yeah, Will said, I didn't even notice that there's a little camera right here.
Yeah, these turn signals up here. These LEDs probably are, I mean, just all the little things, the details, the touches. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Look at the size of those rotors, dude.
Yeah. Massive.
Those rotors are insane.
I have to look up the width.
6-piston front.
Yeah. And the spoke here is hiding. There's an M badge right there. I want to see if I can see it on the back one.
No.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's smaller,
There it is.
but yeah. The front ones are the better looking ones. But yeah, all of them have a little M badge right here.
Nice.
It's a big car. I mean, I guarantee you the size of this car would be similar to like a 7 Series of like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, cars are getting huge anymore. Alright, well, let's go on the inside.
I got a house out in the hills, right next to Chino, and I think I got a black Beamer, but my dream is to own a fly casino like Bugsy Siegel, and do it all illegal, and get scooped up by the little homie in the Regal. It feel good to you, baby bubba. You see, this is for the G's and the keys, mother.